Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Pokemon Unite game, and this time we have something very special for you. At the time of recording, this player, ClawIsOP, is rank 16 in the world. Incredibly high ranked, and they are also running with this Premade. I've seen a couple of their games up to this point, and they are Premade, so we're going to see some communication, some great teamwork from these people. Let's see how they do. We have ClawIsOP on that Duraludon. We have Hooper being played by TRX Medic. ShonEagle. Keep an eye on this player. Absolutely godlike. Really keep an eye on them. Their positioning and zoning with this Slowpoke Slowbro is absolutely mental. We have Rowlet, soon to be Decidueye, being played by YouTubeSTRX. And we have TRX Will in the top lane of the solo with the Absol this time. On the other side, we have ScepTer, also playing a Slowpoke Slowbro. Let's see how well they do. We have Ghoul, U7 Ghoul, playing that Alolan Ninetales. U7 CurseNHK, so we may have a team coming in here as well on that Duraludon. U7 AllMight already getting a turn up in top lane, 16 there with this March up soon to be Marcham. There's the counter turn though from Will. Let's see if AllMight can punish them for it. They're actually down in terms of level. This is not a fight they want to take. Will do a lot of damage here, but CurseNHK able to zone them away. And finally, of course, we have U7 Melon on that Hooper down in the bottom lane. So we did have a kill coming in there a little bit early, but a couple turns for both sides, 23 to 16. Top lane, looks like we're going to see a little bit of action as both teams fight over the Vesper Queen and the combis. Nice little move in there. AllMight evolving into that Machoke, but we see the soon-to-be Decidueye already getting a lot of zoning, a lot of positioning in their favor. Right now, level-wise, you can see looking a little bit stronger for the side of the blue team with 2 5s and 3 4s, whereas that Slowpoke still level 3. ScepTer unable to find that full level up here. We can also look to see if we have any experience shares, and the answer is no. Looks like neither team is running an experience share at all as Medic charges forward, trying to do some damage. Slowbros trading serfs back and forth with a lot of crowd control, but they're staying alive, healing up. The trick comes out from Melon to keep ScepTer high up in health, but charge for ClawIsOP picks up the kill as they look for Melon as well, trying to find that kill, but Melon trying to dash away. Them and Ghoul will stay alive here and make their way back to that goal zone as Slowbro makes their way across the board. 23 to 16, no one else has managed to turn in since. We'll see how well this goes. Machoke making the play with Stealthrox being dropped by Curse. This will force Will to back up and nearly drops him down. Even with the potion, even with the berry, we do see Will taken out. Will getting a little bit bullied by the roaming jungler into that top lane. Port comes out from CurseNHK, meaning they're able to rotate down and make their way to that bottom lane, which is definitely needing help because the jungle flank there from Decidueye has come in, meaning that there is a little bit of a numbers disadvantage down there, and a kill came out. Quite a few AS orbs picked up there by the red team, but they don't want to step up any further. Looks like we may see a jungle fight. Who's going to take the position? Right now, Absol looking for the position to try and take the advantage. Dreadmore going low, dropping out. Here comes the bound from ShonEagle, keeping CurseNHK out of the fight, but it's still not enough as Shon goes down, as does Will. They chase in further, looking for Medic and get the kill as well. Very nice positioning here. Good kills coming in from the members of U7. We're just going to kill them under the most common tag, and ClawIsOP gets taken out as well. Stealthrox to zone and cover their escape as they make their way out of here. Red team looking very strong in that fight, able to take a very nice position. Ghoul chasing forward, really trying for more. And you can see they go for Medic, land the stun, and charge in forward with that Machoke, able to get a pretty aggressive kill. In the meantime, everyone else is farming up for the next objective. Ghoul tries to stop ShonEagle, getting another cheeky turn in, but it's not going to be enough as we see it. That's going to be Rotom picked up by Red Team as well. Red Team with a solid lead. The number 16 ranked player in the world is struggling here against U7 as they make their way forward. Machoke trying to stay out of the fight as they push their way forward, trying to gain the position to make an aggressive play. Medic zoning away. They've got that trick onto Absol, so that Absol has a way out if they need to retreat. Trying to chase forward. Diving in, looking for the kill onto ScepTer with the ult, gets a massive kill onto the Hooper, looks for the Slowbro as well. They all are able to get out the way as well and avoid that Duraludon, so they're able to make their way in, dodging the Stealth Rocks and using the trick to return out of combat. Very nicely done, and blue team not even getting really a turn in off it, but they're able to make a beautiful play and a perfectly timed Midnight Slash from that Absol. It allows them to take that fight and put it in their favor. But they need to start converting some of these kills into actual turn-ins, or they are going to be in trouble. Speaking of trouble, Medic is in a real rough spot, but makes their way back over to the rest of the team as they try to get away and get the kill onto the Marchamp. And finally, they're going to get a turn-in. They know that the majority of Red Team is in bot lane, grabbing themselves another Dreadmore. And this will be enough. Dreadmore goes over to the Red Team. And Hooper even goes to sneak a turn in this bottom lane, getting the trick to shield themselves to get out of danger there. But with the play onto top lane and the kill onto Marchamp, we still see blue team managing to make their way back in terms of points. They now only have a 50-point deficit. That's a huge deal compared to where they were at. They were in serious trouble. Hooper looks like is going to be the one far forward, farming up, trying to steal the opponent's ASOBs, steal their experience to get them up towards the next Rotom and the next objective, making their way across the map to make sure they're in line for Rotom. Everyone posturing here. Absol looking to try and kill off the Hooper, unable to do so. Here comes the move forward. ScepTer able to dodge out the way of ShonEagle. Melon arrives to join up with the fight. Decidueye and Absol are not here. This is just posturing for blue team, not actually looking to kill off Rotom here. They're just trying to delay and buy time, but this does mean that this bottom turn-in is in serious trouble and could be absolutely destroyed here. ClawIsOP is trying to gain some damage. Lovely Unbound here allows the full teleport for the team fight. Going in hard, but the damage output from Machoke chases everyone away. Frozen ClawIsOP can't move. They try to zone it. The Rotom made it in. Medic is killed off, and that was a beautiful Unbound, but the counterattack from U7 dominated that fight, allowing them to take control of everything. You can see Melon and CurseNHK managing to push into the Ruination. The wrapping Ruination is allowing them to push forward, but the ult from Ninetales also did insane work for keeping them in that fight. Absolutely beautiful to see here. Ghoul moving back into a defensive position. Slowbro not in the best spot here. Needs to get out of danger. There's the Surf, just to make sure that everyone is zoned away and doing a little bit of damage on the way out. ScepTer, again, needs to be very careful where they are, but they do have Hooper in nearby range, so they do have some kind of assistance. Will is in a bad time to teleport to try and get out with the speed. Marchamp's so fast. Will dash once, twice. He gets away. Will is out, as we see in the Dreadnought. Gonna be taken by blue team. Once again, they zone out everyone on red team and are able to seize the position in time for Zapdos. 20 seconds away, 30 for Rotom, so it will of course not spawn in time. Hooper very aggressively positioned. Once again, just grabbing Corpfishes. We're seeing everyone just try to farm up experience and gain positioning. And AllMight, very far forward here, was trying to wrap back around to see if they could get the punishment. Instead, maybe the one in trouble, dropping the ult though as Medic is forced to back away. AllMight just chasing them down. They can take out the heal that will remove that big teleport, that big team rejoin. Medic is such an important key here, but they're using the speed boost to try and zone out. And there's the trick. Medic's going to be taken down, though, with the rotation of ScepTer. And Strix, now in serious trouble as well, will be targeted down and killed off. But in the meantime, Zapdos is being taken down. But it's going to be the kill from Red Team getting the Zapdos, sneaking it in. 50 points available on both Duraludon and the Absol. But this is devastating for the Blue Team here as the sneaky kills coming in, but 212 to 553, and Absol, they can't get the turn in Duraludon. 50 points about to be dropped. They're fighting Melon. Down they go. Absol, all that is left in terms of points. Will is trying to juke, trying to duck and dodge. They need to regroup with their team. One last push is all they have. 212 to 553. They're gathering everything they can. There's still time, but they have to pull off a miracle here. Push all the way through one and straight to the base is all they have left. Duraludon has respawned, will be making their way across the board. They have less than a minute to pull off the miracle. They have to win the fight and get those turn-ins. 30 onto the Decidueye, shown with 21. That could be better. They need a lot of Chaos Orbs here, and they're not picking up a lot of them, as Will is getting these kills. 28 on ClawIsOP. They have to pull off an insane play here onto this bottom lane, but in the meantime, Slowbro is pushing in for that bottom turning point, that bottom score zone. They push in through the Stealth Frogs, making the play. The ults from the Bunny Barrier. Will is looking for an opportunity to land the Night Slash to try and get them in this game. Here it comes, but Night Slash coming out, but the damage isn't enough. Down he goes, and we are likely going to see a win for Red Team with 600 points on the board. A full team wipe, and that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Beautifully executed by the Red Team. U7 able to take the win. ScepTer, though, really nicely done, and our number 16 ranked player not able to emerge victorious in this game, as we will see the scores on the boards. Very nicely done. The teams have swapped sides again. They do that sometimes with the replay system. But AllMight struggling a little bit in that early game. But in the late game, once they got that ultimate, once they got into that Marchamp form, you could see them just constantly being difficult. Always on the opponent's side of the map. Always trying to cause difficulty for the backline. Pressuring as many members as possible. Very lovely to see. We love it when we see really smart play like that. And of course, that barrage blow just does so much damage. Really able to just completely zone everyone out of the fight. Very nicely done by AllMight. Medic trying to keep the team alive. ClawIsOP. We'll have a look at the damage numbers, see if they were able to do as much as they sometimes do in these games. And yeah, ClawIsOP still able to do 53k damage, but that's less than some of the other games I have seen from them, but it's still the highest in the game. These Duraludons really managed to top those damage charts. This time it was StrIX with 76,000 damage, who was able to really show up here and just massively out-damage everyone. But you look at the side of the purple team, 70,000 damage tanked by the Slowbro. 47 by Ninetales. Really able to eat some damage their own here. Everyone's able to eat quite a lot of damage here. Slowbro, 65,000 on the side of the red team. They did their best, but overall, U7 with ScepTer were able to emerge victorious and were really able to execute their pushes very effectively, forcing the divide and conquer and sniping that Zapdos against Will and ClawIsOP, a Duraludon and a freaking crit style character like Absol, and they were able to snipe a Zapdos from that. That is incredible. Congratulations to U7. They are victorious. Here are the movesets. Copy and paste them if you want them, so you can use them in your games. Again, very high users of X speed. We're seeing a lot of X speeds and a lot of eject buttons. These seem to be the two big ones. We sometimes see slow smokes, not in this game. A potion for ScepTer, keeping them alive and helping them really tank out that damage. Characters who work well with potions, Slowbro, Trevenant can really get some value out of that. But this time, victory goes over to our blue team, who were the red team all game, but Pokemon Unite is weird with that. For now, everybody, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe so that you can see more, and hit that like button to show that you liked it. And be sure to leave a comment of what Pokemon you'd like to see me try to cast next. I will keep an eye out for them on the Spectate feature. And if you're a pro player and want your games cast, reach out, or a high-level master player, please reach out. I love covering these games. I really love commentating Pokemon Unite. I have been Tetcher. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.